Hello and welcome to this edition of Diaspora Central Spotlight. With us today in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, is the most of the cast. And I'm saying most of the cast, the most important cast in Houston right now. HOUWOOD is in the building.
Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, come on, let's go. Oh my God.
Blessings.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Major work, well done.
Yes, sir.
Man, you guys now almost look like familiar face. I know you. I feel like I know you guys. Almost, yeah? I've been seeing all the trailers now. I'm almost feeling like, okay, they're already part of the family. Like, I know them.
Yeah.
I feel like I know you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah, a lot of money moving.
Yeah, Vic the man.
Big city. Big dreams.
Big gains.
Big gains.
Uh-huh.
No limits.
Yeah. Big gains in the city with no limits.
Good.
That's there you go.
The slogan.
There you go. Yeah, you was there.
That's the slogan.
Yes,
I knew
sir.
somebody here had to know where I was trying to go.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Sir.
First time acting?
No, sir. I've been
Yeah.
acting professionally for 2 years, but I've
Yeah.
technically been acting my whole life. My mama's an actress, so
Wow.
it's in the blood at
Yeah.
that point. So been watching her and
Got you.
started professionally in the game in 2020.
Yeah.
So ever since then, God's been blessing me. So it ain't been nothing but up since then.
Indeed. But let's start with that introduction. So, names here. Let's start right here.
My fault. If you don't know who I am, my name is Bryce Ivan.
Mm-hmm.
BRYCEIVAN. You can follow me on all of my socials at
Yeah.
that. My name.
Yeah.
Straight out of Houston. You feel what I'm
Houston.
saying? H is up.
Born and raised.
Born and raised. Yes, sir.
Wow. Let's go into the lady right here.
Hi, my name is Amaya Gianna.
Yeah. Are you also Houston based?
Yes, I was born here.
Born and raised. Yeah. First time acting?
For me, it is. It's
Yeah.
my first project.
That's the first big project.
Right.
Yeah. Now, where did that acting bug come from?
Well, I've always wanted to be an actress, but I had to wait till I got to college around
Yeah.
that time. So I started doing casting calls and extra projects just to get started.
Got you. So we'll take it that you probably just graduated.
Right.
Yeah. What
Right.
school?
UT Austin.
Okay, go ahead and give him a shout out. And right here, gentleman on the corner.
My name is Twain Carey Smith.
Yeah.
I go by No Remorse. That's my rap name.
Yes, sir.
You can find me on Facebook, Twain No Remorse Smith.
Yeah.
Forever Woke, FOREVAWOKE.
Right. There
That's
you go.
my Instagram.
There you go. Now, home. Where's home base?
Houston is.
Always
Yeah.
born and raised.
I was born in Virginia.
Born in my corner of the wood. DMV is in the building.
Newport
Yeah.
News, Virginia.
I think we're even on this set. Yeah. 2-2. There we go. Yeah, now we're talking. Both sides of the Potomac River right here. He's on
Straight
the
up.
VA side and me on the Maryland side.
Already.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Yes.
Yeah. But listen, here we represent Houston though.
Yes.
Yeah, we
To the
represent
fullest.
HOUWOOD.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes,
What's
sir.
the slogan again?
Big gains in the city with no limits.
Big gains in the city with no limits. Let's start with that, gentleman. Come on now.
Yes, sir.
You guys had to kind of look at that script and be like, whoa, what in the world is going on?
Right.
Yeah.
It was the vision before HOUWOOD, like before we even got the script, was crazy at
Yeah.
first. So reading the script was just thoughts on paper at that
Wow.
point, just thoughts in black and white. So, but yeah, that script is crazy.
Got you. Now, is it the first time that you work with King?
Yes, this is the first time I worked with CAYN.
Yeah.
But it's felt as comfortable as I done gotten, and as close as we done gotten in these 2 years of shooting.
Yeah.
I feel like I've known him forever.
And-
You know what I mean?
And that's one of the things that a lot of people don't understand, because they think that just the fact that the movie is now out, you just shot it like last week and it's out. You're talking about 2 years. That's a long process.
Yes.
You gaining weight, losing weight, changing hairstyles and all that in between, right?
Yeah,
Continuity and all that. And that's where you see the professionalism, because you're able to keep the continuity and make it all look like it was all filmed in the same day.
Right.
Come on. Shout out to you. HOUWOOD.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, the biggest thing in Houston right now.
Yes, sir.
Lady. You know that they kind of outnumbered you here, but it's okay, right?
Right.
Because you're right amongst your peers. But you represent for all of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Once you got that script for HOUWOOD, what was it that attracted you to it?
Just a character in a story. We had a conversation on a telephone, just talked about the bigger story in hand, and that was really something I was interested in. So I was really excited just to read and get an idea and a feel for the character.
Yeah. Now, who was the person that you spoke to on the phone?
Oh, CAYN.
CAYN.
Yes.
Director King.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, did you already know him previously? Had you worked with him before? Was it the first time?
I haven't. This was the first time. I met him through a person named Raina.
Okay.
And
shout out to
Raina.
Raina.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Shout out to Raina. Big
Shout
connect.
out Raina.
Big connect.
Yeah. Okay. So you take a look at that character and you're like, this is definitely me.
Absolutely.
And what specifically in that character was it that?
She's a smart character who's just trying to find her way in the world, and that's something I connect with. I was at college at the time, didn't really know where I was going, so just seeing something as a new adventure is something that I could connect to.
Indeed. Yeah. So, in other words, I guess I'm not an actor, but I'm assuming that as an actor, I probably would have felt like, okay, I got to see myself in that role somewhere to represent it to the fullest.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
You got to find something to connect with. That's what they always tell you.
Indeed.
If you can find that, you'll be okay.
Yeah. So I bet you your teachers, they're probably very proud of you right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you came out that gate shooting.
They've been rooting me on.
Yeah. You're straight into the big screen. Yeah, into a series.
Absolutely.
Yeah, wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Indeed. Now let's go right here, my man, behind the mic. You know, I gotta get myself a set of headphones. Be like, look, he raised me up on the headphones. Yeah. So now you into music.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I'm the music man.
Music man.
Yes, sir. Well, how my role came a part of HOUWOOD is
Got you.
King called me and he said that he wanted me to play a part in a series.
Yeah.
So he gave me an idea about the scene before my scene, to bridge that scene,
Got you.
and he asked me to write my own script to it.
Okay, hold on. This is big now. Hold up. Let me lose. Hold on. Let me lose my headphones here. Let's get back. Let's really get into this conversation. Dude is like sliding this stuff in like it's nothing, right? Come on. No director just gives you a script and be like, write your own lines.
Yeah.
Come on. You got to have something that kind of definitely brings that. You got to see something in you that brings that. Let's talk a little bit about your background.
I've been doing music since, I fell in love with music in the 80s and didn't even know where it was going to go to. So I took that in, I guess, 91, 92.
Yeah.
I really started writing music.
Wow.
So from writing music and my life journey, I made a lot of bad decisions. So I went to prison, went here, went there.
Wow.
Got out of prison. In prison, changed my life.
Got you.
You know, I gave my life to God and understood my purpose.
Yeah.
You know, so I took that and I changed my entire life. So
Indeed.
before I went to prison, my nickname was Tutu. That's what they used to call me.
Right.
When I was in prison, the spirit hit me and let me know that No Remorse is your name.
Got you.
You know, so through finding myself from prison, getting out of prison and growing and God just bringing me around people like my brother CAYN.
Right.
You know, my eyes opened up even more.
Yeah.
So our relationship grew from a brother named Zen, peace and blessings to his spirit.
Shout out to
Our big
Zane.
brother.
Yeah.
You know, he transitioned. So our
May he
brother
rest in
Zen
power.
was a major part of our connection. You know, his essence was left in us. You know, so we grew from that as well.
Yeah.
You know, so I recognized that I got to take the curse words out of my music. You know, so when I started taking the curse words out of my music, I always been glorifying God.
Right.
So with me glorifying God, and no curse words, people look at me like, oh, you a Christian rapper.
Yeah.
So me and my brother, Freaky O, peace and blessings to his spirit, he transitioned in 2020. You know, we was blessed to do a album together. It was called Grand Rising.
Okay.
So we made the choice to take the curse words out of our music, and with making that choice, we knew that it was going to be people that's going to try to tear us down by saying we're hypocrites.
Right.
You know, so we knew that we had to walk what we talking.
Yeah.
You know, so that, of course, that changed the path of my life.
There you go.
You know, so I just been doing music and just loving music.
There you go.
You know, so that's been a part of my life journey is music. It's been an orchestrator in my life in a direction.
Yeah.
You know, so to praise God and to glorify God through the music, I feel blessed. I know I'm blessed.
Indeed, and it is all about second chances because guess what? This is a world of second chances. It's okay to mess up. Once you recognize that you messed up, you can fix it and make it right. And looks like you definitely have done that.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Goodness gracious. You would. Let's take a look at just a few clips of that. Can we do that?
Yes.
All right, so let's go into our first break right here and take a look at a few clips of HOUWOOD right here on Diaspora Central Spotlight, where we have the cast, and with us we have
Bryce Ivan,
Amaya Gianna.
It's Wayne Smith.
all right, the cast of HOUWOOD right here on Diaspora Central Spotlight. We'll be right back. And we are back. For those of you that just joined us, you're now tuned into Diaspora Central Spotlight. And with me today in the studio, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor. We have 3 members of the cast of the HOUWOOD series. Listen, the slogan for this series, for this city, for this movie, for this series, this city, this everything, this thing is becoming almost like a brand, period, right? Now it's like you would, like, I wish you would. Something, right? It's like, right? It's like, now it's like a brand. So let's kind of talk about from a perspective of actually creating something first new and then a different kind of series, right? Because we all seen this patched up jobs, and we're not throwing shots. We're just being realistic,
for sure,
right?
For sure.
How proud do you guys feel of the final work that is actually out there right now? If you had to tell your fans, listen, it's not even about the money, ain't about just about the art. Let's talk from that perspective. What would you say to your fans?
HOUWOOD ain't nothing you seen in Houston before. There's a lot of, like what you said, there's a lot of popcorn.
Right.
I call it popcorn,
right.
Productions that, drop or whatever like that. It might get a little bit of heat or whatever like that.
Right.
We shot for 3 or 4 months, 2 weeks, and got a whole movie out of that, you know. But HOUWOOD, like I said before, we grew as a family, behind the camera,
right?
You know what I mean? For 2 years, like 2 years, we shooting like the same scenes. So you to my continuity and everything like that.
Right.
Like we've grown in these characters. Our character development went crazy for over 2 years. You know what I mean? So HOUWOOD ain't nothing like you seen. You didn't seen like. Houston got some good work. I'm not, downplaying it.
Indeed.
Houston got some good directors and everything got that. I'm not throwing no slugs or nothing like that.
No,
but what
never.
I'm saying is HOUWOOD ain't nothing like you seen before. It's gonna really, it's gonna ruffle some feathers.
It's elevating the game.
It is.
Right?
Yeah.
It's putting people in that position of discomfort.
Yeah.
Yes,
because
sir.
there's growth there.
It's raising the bar.
Indeed.
Yeah, we setting the tone. You know what I mean? This is like, again, I keep saying 2 years because I want people to understand that this is 2 years worth of work. So
Right.
this is real deal.
Yeah.
You might don't even know. It might be a season 2 already been in the works. You
There-
know what I
there
mean?
you go.
It's a lot of work into it. It's not popcorn. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's not microwave.
There you go.
You feel what I'm saying? This is actually something that we've been working on and we're proud of. I'm beyond proud of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been talking about it forever. You can see it on my page. HOUWOOD, H is up, whatever. I've been proud of it.
There you go. Now, of course, Houston is one of the cities in which, let's say, if we have to classify the ratchetness of the game, right here is Premier. And this thing is different, but it's still street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're catching some heat for it.
Me personally,
I mean, you as an actress,
no,
as a
not me.
character,
It can't
right?
be me.
I mean, I'm saying you as a character, right? You as a character, because you sitting there and you getting into this movie in which, okay, it's not all about just ratchetness. There's really something deeper than that in the role that you're playing.
These are complex characters, and you can find yourself in any of them if you look deeply enough.
Right.
So that's really important. Just see all these characters.
Indeed. So at the end of the day, what I'm trying to I guess to have to unpack here is the fact that we have to show the diversity of what not only we as a people, right, the power of representation, but the diversity of fully understanding, okay, people, characters, reasoning, right, life, sometimes choices,
Yeah.
right, because in your example, coming from your personal perspective, all of a sudden you find yourself in this role in which you're being given an opportunity to come up with the words
Yes.
for this character that is going to be you. How tough was that?
Man, that was. Yeah, it was a challenge.
Yeah.
It was a challenge. I think I threw away maybe 3 verses.
Okay.
I wrote some stuff and then scratch that.
Right.
I wrote some stuff and then Then I took a piece of that and started something.
Right.
I was like, I don't like the way that sound when it finishes. So,
Okay.
So it took me some time, you know. But CAYN gave me the vision though, the words that he spoke to me about the scene and about, you know, where to come from.
Yeah.
Where he wanted to come from, you know. So that's what directed me, you know, into the completion of it. It was a challenge though,
Gotcha.
you know, and it's a blessing at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes,
Now,
sir.
do you guys now feel as fully accomplished actors, or somewhere on the way into being fully accomplished? Is it a major step? In other words, that's what I'm
Yes.
asking.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah, most
definitely.
definitely,
Yeah.
most
Definitely
definitely.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I mean there are plenty of other things to do, but when
Yeah.
I'm talking about fully accomplished, it's just in regards to this specific project, right?
yeah.
To this specific step in this project, because of course there's continuity. This is a series, not just this is a brand. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
already.
yeah.
It's like I'm manifesting this thing, like whatever. So now you would is just like I wish you would. Something.
Yeah.
Right?
I think when you with me, I feel like I try to be a perfectionist sometimes, and then as far as like the characters go along, like what you said, these are complex characters.
Yeah.
So being like what was the word you said? Accomplished.
Yeah.
These characters steady progress. So
Right.
it's like even
They evolve.
Yeah, even if you was to ask the characters themselves,
Yeah.
do you feel accomplished for what you did?
They still evolving.
No, I want to do some more. You know what I mean? Like it's plenty more that I want to learn. It's
Yeah.
pretty more that that I want to experience. So like as far as being like accomplished, I feel like the work that we've done so far, I feel accomplished. But
Definitely.
for what we got to do, it's plenty
more to do.
It's plenty more.
Yeah. And then, of course, with that also comes big responsibility, right? Because now you're looked at as part of the iconic figures of this city, right? People recognize you. Like, I mean, if I came across him like on the street, I'll be like, I know him from somewhere, and I probably would take me a few minutes to figure it out, and then I'll be like, oh, that's what that was, right? It's like, and from this point on, it's like, you look at faces and you're like, oh, wow, yeah. And so you guys are getting that level of recognition already. A lot of those trailers out there, they probably already getting you guys popping on recognition. Folks looking at y'all like,
Yeah.
where do I know you from?
Yeah,
Especially you. You're like on a lot of trailers.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I get it on the street. I guess I tell them, I guess I got a familiar face at that point.
That's
but
what it is. Yeah.
But most
Now,
definitely.
does it make you feel in any way sort of like comfortable, uncomfortable? Because that experience can kind of be crazy, going from the unknown into the right?
Yeah.
Because all of a sudden it's almost like you part of them, and they feel like you part of them, and they part of you.
Right.
Yeah. So how's that experience been?
As far as connecting with
With the fans, with the city,
it's
the neighborhood,
yeah.
the family.
Yeah, most definitely. It's been something, like I said, it's been something that I've been super proud of. You know what I mean? It'd be weird sometimes because I know one specific time, the HOUWOOD trailer popped up in a theater and I wasn't there. If it was for some other premiere,
Right?
And I was getting pictures like at 12 o'clock at night. Talking about, is this you?
There you
you got blood on your shirt. What? Bro, you doing? So it was kind of crazy. That was like my first experience of somebody seeing my work and I didn't even know. And I'm like, that's how you know if somebody was able just to see like those few little seconds of HOUWOOD and be caught in like that.
Yeah,
it must be something big.
There you go.
And for you to say, like series, like it's episodic too.
Yeah,
that's another thing that HOUWOOD kind of is the first to do. I haven't seen the episodic kind of like
something serious like that. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And that touches everything.
Yeah, but you know, CAYN though, man, he stay calm, like he's not doing anything, but he's serious about his work.
Oh
Yes.
He a beast.
He's serious about his work, man. He stays focused, like he don't flex.
Yeah,
Trust you and me. I mean, I don't want to put it out in the air, but let me put it to you this way: there were some offers that came while this was going on, and he was like, yo, Gil, can't even forward it right now.
Right.
Because I'm like headed to this finish line right here, and he's got to finish strong.
Yeah.
And for that, I mean, no one can not be proud of a man who fully understands exactly what he's doing and how he's doing, and also his commitment to the project and to you guys as actors, because after all, he's kicking off some careers, right?
Yes.
And he's enhancing others,
Yes.
Yep.
right?
Yes.
And at the end of the day, we're definitely making something that will make the city proud. Yeah. So let's go ahead and take another break and take a look at another trailer of this movie, HOUWOOD, right here, which the slogan is
Big gains in the city with no limits.
Big Gains in the City with No Limits, right here on Diaspora Central Spotlight. We'll be right back.
Through here, what could possibly go wrong?
You remember that plan we talked about, bro? About growing our own strand. Well, instead of that shit just being hopes and wishes, that shit can be a possibility right now, bro.
Where is this? What do you mean come back? Let me go with you, Pop.
And we are back. For those of you that just joined us, you now tuned into the Diaspora Central Spotlight. And with me today, ladies and gentlemen, are 3 of the cast members of HOUWOOD. Yes, Houston's biggest right now. Diaspora, stand up.
Yes, sir.
Houston is in the building.
Yeah.
Big up. Woo. Now, you went to a school right here in Houston, UT, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Is your alma mater and all your classmates coming in to support you?
Right now, I'm at the TSU graduate school.
Oh, you're at the,
I
so
believe some
you're
of
going
them
to grad
are-
school?
Yes, I
Oh,
am.
look, she hold it. Hold on. She kind of like sliding that thing in there, like, oh yeah. By the way, you know,
Yeah.
I'm currently doing my master's degree in film. What's your master's degree on?
Communication.
Communication.
Media.
Media and communications.
Right.
Oh, come on, we got a pro right here.
Yeah.
That's why she kind of looking at me like, you know, you think you got something? Yeah, you wait until I invite you to my show, then you see what's up. Amaya, school, work.
Right.
Today, you guys live in a world of peers, man. It's everything. Like you gotta have followers, connectors, all of that right in one place. Member of the media, of course, and you studying the science of
Right.
it. The value from this movie is big.
Right.
Because he automatically catapults you to that level. Dang, I'm even using words I didn't even remember.
Catapult.
She got me back in school, man. Like, got me scared now talking about master's degree. Congratulations,
Thank
by
you.
the way. Yeah, and we really like that because that's necessary.
Right.
So, as you looking at this movie and you approaching, of course, this project, you had to kind of be like, you know what? After this project, and after my master's degree, I am going to.
Well, I do want to work in marketing. Like, that's one of my loves. So I want to be an actress and do marketing.
Gotcha.
Like, make it in one. Like, why not promote your own projects and find
Boom.
different fun ways to do so, you know?
Yeah. And that's why she's here right now promoting HOUWOOD. And she was the first one in the building, too. Yeah.
Yep.
She was like, I mean, I'm walking in. She was already here. She was like, yeah, hello. Yeah, I'm Amaya. Yeah, Gil. Is that what you do all the time? You come in right on time? I mean, if you say 12:30, you're supposed to be here 12:15. Yeah. No, but those are good qualities. Now, from a perspective of course, a student of the art from here, from Houston,
Right.
and you have classmates and peers that also do that. If you had any advice to give to them, what would you say?
I would say be true to yourself. Like,
Mm-hmm.
find something that you really want to do and align all of your choices with that.
Yeah.
So even though I'm in grad school doing communications,
Yeah.
I found a way to still do acting.
Gotcha.
If you want it enough, you'll find a way to do it. That's
Yeah.
what I say.
So, in other words, find yourself a way. Figure it out.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Have fun.
Right.
Yeah. Don't be so caught up on the stress of school and all that.
Right.
Yeah. And now, right here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. From a perspective of, because you're not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
Many of us have blemishes out there. Some of us, people know about it, others don't.
Yes.
And a lot of people, at times, even try to use that against us, right, as a way of pinning us down or counting us out. Okay, you showing the world that, you know what, you can't count me out.
Yes.
I can change my situation. I just need the opportunity to.
Yes,
and
sir.
you taking this big opportunity right here with HOUWOOD to start a whole different path that, in all honesty, in my opinion, has kind of blown the door and given now representation to a lot of other brothers who may have been in a situation that you've been in the past.
Yes.
And they looking at you like, yeah, my guy,
Yeah.
there's a future for me, right?
Yes,
So
yeah.
what would you say to those guys who may right now find themselves in that situation
I would say
to ensure that they stay focused?
to stay focused, you need to get on your knees and pray and believe in what you're praying in,
Yeah.
and have faith that your prayers will be answered. Because after the prayer is work to do.
Yeah.
You know, the word says faith without works is dead. So that means that faith is one half and then the work is the other part.
Right.
So we have to put in the work,
Yeah.
you know. So that means it's going to be some tests and trials and tribulations that comes through that.
Right.
You know, we must stand on our square. That means we can't be pushed.
Indeed.
You know, we have to stay balanced from head to toe.
Yeah.
You know, and stay focused on what the goal is.
Indeed.
Like I did, I found my purpose. Once you find your purpose, you keep moving towards that purpose.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah.
and stay in that prayer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And that's what it is all about. It's about owning the narrative, right? We got to own our own narrative, and that's the reason why Diaspora Central, in all honesty, exists. Is because this story must be told by us who actually live the story, not by someone else who may have other intentions in telling our story. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen and lady, you guys, or lady and gentleman,
Yes, yes.
you guys have definitely represented this city, and you're representing it well. Keep that responsibility well taken care of, because in all honesty, we're all very proud of you. Very well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations
Thank you
again.
for having
and
us
thank
as
you for
well.
coming to Diaspora Central. If there are any shout outs that you guys would like to give, now is the time to do so.
Hey, shout out to my mama. Hey, that's gonna be the first thing. Shout out to Shelly Rose. Shout out to my best friend. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to Jen Jen. Shout out to Houston. Shout out to Third Ward.
There you go.
Shout out to Shanton.
Yeah.
WR23 forever.
There
you
you
know. Shout out to CAYN.
Okay.
Yeah, what?
Director
man?
CAYN.
Shout out to Ace. Shout out to Toom. Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Marvin. Shout out to Amaya. Shout out to all my people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right. So Amaya, it looks like he just passed on to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out
Yeah.
to my family. My
You can pull the mic
colleagues,
close to you.
My friends,
Yeah.
and shout out to the Gone fandom.
Okay. Gone fandom.
Yeah.
Hold on. Unpack that for us.
I'm working with an author who's making his book into a movie series. Like if you've ever seen the movie Talk to Me, the Filippo brothers,
Okay.
they're making it into a movie. So I help out with the marketing and everything. And that's a book that I've loved since 2008. So this is a passion project for me.
There you go.
And just seeing it become a movie is one of my greatest dreams.
Boom! Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. See, now we're talking real marketing here. She ain't playing with her 2 seconds.
Yeah, straight
Yeah,
up.
go ahead.
Yes, of course, shout out to my beautiful mother, my loving mother, Belinda Ray Smith.
Yeah,
I love you. Thank you for loving me so and being with me on this journey. Shout out to my family, everybody in the family. We didn't had a lot of people transition out of our family, so you know, for us to stand together and to stand through these times, you know, we all an inspiration to each other, and they are inspiration to me. You know, so I love my family, everybody in Houston that knows me. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to BLKJAG Films, the whole team, CAYN and the whole entire team.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for this opportunity, and shout out to Mr. Gills
oh yeah.
Yeah.
No,
for having
thank you.
us here.
Thank you. Listen, to me, it's a pleasure, in all honesty, and an honor to be amongst you guys, because guess what? Without you guys, there wouldn't be me. I just take the story that you guys tell, and I help share. All right. So on behalf of all of us right here on Diaspora Central Houston, I can only tell you to stand up, because they definitely represent you. And remember, this is too big to just let it go by. HOUWOOD. The slogan?
Big gains in the city with no limits.
Big gains in the city with no limits. So until next time, peace. Find your purpose. Find your purpose. This is Gil, Diaspora Central. More information, diasporacentral.net, or you can also go to the website for the movie, which is
BlackJackFilms.com.
BlackJackFilms.com. Right here on Diaspora Central. Until next time, we out.